Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host, Eben, and today is exciting. I've been wanting to do this for years. Thanks to our good man, Sam here. We're able to do it. $1,000 car. And we're gonna see if what someone thinks is an expensive oil change, if it's really worth it. Sam's gonna show you the step-by-step. We're gonna go through this. Like I always say in the channel, we give a man a fishing pole and show him how to fish. He's gonna be doing the fishing. And we're gonna start off with the PI cleaner. Then we're gonna do the power foam, putting in the liquid gold with the engine flush and the filter. We'll be putting in our PI Performance Improver. This is a proprietary gasoline additive that cleans the valves and injectors, carbon deposits inside your combustion chamber for all carbureted and injector types, whether it's direct injection or multi-port fuel injection. So go ahead and spray this spray bottle and shoot it, and you're gonna see how it's kind of shooting straight. It's not really atomizing. So go ahead and close that down and squeeze real hard, and you'll see this atomization. See that misting action? That misting action is a clean injector, and basically it has the ability to have little air around each little droplet of fuel, so you can burn the fuel. But when it's really thick, just like this, go ahead and spray it again, how it's shooting straight like that, that is missing the spark, and it's not igniting the fuel, and you're losing performance and fuel mileage. So Sam's gonna go ahead and push in the bottle of PI cleaner, and that goes in about every 3,000 miles of city driving or 5,000 miles of highway driving. And most people do combined, which is 4,000 miles. And if you want to get the best performance of your vehicle, when you run that every 4,000, you always keep the performance of your vehicle, and you never have that lag, that pre-ignition, and all that pinging and vibrating. We got the power foam. This is going to be sprayed directly into the throttle body. This gets rid of all kinds of deposit, varnish, and gum, and all this stuff from this ethanol-related fuel issues. And over the years, you can see how it builds up. So this is what they call the throttle body. The air goes in here, flap opens, and that allows the air to go inside the intake into the engine. If you don't unplug the mass airflow sensor, there's another sensor on the other side of the engine that's gonna see that there's no air going through this, and it's gonna stall out, and you're not gonna be able to run the car on some models, depending on the car. So I always recommend just unplugging this little plug, which he got it off now. It's just a standard plug. You push in the clip, and then you just pull it off. It's that time for the power foam. Let's go ahead and start her up. All right, so he's gonna keep her at about 1,500 RPM. Sam's gonna go back and forth and just start spraying. Go ahead. You're gonna hold it all the way down until the whole can is down to the last ounce. You can also spray this too in the middle, that little middle thing. Yeah. Perfect. See, there's gonna be smoke that starts, but right now, there's not enough heat to really build the smoke. So it's not gonna smoke that much. But after we get done doing this for about 4 minutes and we exhaust that entire can, that's when we're gonna let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, reassemble the intake manifold, and then it's gonna be time for the smoke show. And hit this top a little bit up there. Yeah, try that, yep. All around, every corner. Try to get all that tar out, yep. That tar's coming out now. Man, that smells like shit. That's awesome. Go ahead and motor it on. Motor it on. Yep, turn it off, yep. Keep spraying, yep, keep spraying. We're gonna really get around. Now stop for a sec. And spray the living heck out of it, yep, beautiful. And we're gonna let that sit. We're gonna expire the rest of that ounce of product. And we're gonna let it just drip in there. Taking ounces and ounces of tar out of that motor. It's like a pasty, burnt butter on a frying pan. That's it. Perfect. Now all we do is reassemble, and in 15 minutes, the smoke show.
Smoke show.
Sam, tell us about this beautiful $1,000 vehicle. What is it?
So this is a 1996 Buick Roadmaster. It came stock with the 5.7 liter LT1 350. And it's been a good car so far. It's just been having a little issues with injectors, I'm pretty sure, lately.
Wow.
And so for $1,000, I'm very happy with it.
That's hard to believe it's real, but you're seeing it. We were so lucky to find our good man Sam at the farmer's market. And I said I'd love to do a video and show every step of the way of getting all that tar out of there. And he was so curious why it was kind of choking and sputtering. And basically over the years, you drive with this mineral oil stuff, and it's kind of like butter on a frying pan. And if you never clean your frying pan for say 20, 30 years, you're gonna have a little bit of stuff on that sucker. This smoke show is brought to you by the Power Foam and years of tar inside this motor. Go ahead and start her up. It's time for the smoke show. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. There it goes. Give her a little bit of a rev. Go ahead, pulse her. And this, what you're seeing, this is only about 1/3 of what's inside this motor. The other 2/3 are coming out with the engine flush and from the Signature Series liquid gold. We're putting in the engine flush. Sam, go ahead and open this here oil cap. And in this helps get rid of these sticky lifters. All these different mechanical noises can help get quieted by getting the carbon out. And basically around the rings, there's these little teeny oiler ports that allow the ring to float in between the piston and the cylinder. Well, when those get stuck from all this crusty carbon, that's when you have tons of blow by. You're burning oil, you're not making the compression you should, and your car just, well, runs horrible. You say it doesn't run like it used to when it was brand new. Well, with this right here, your car can actually run better than brand new. So now it's time for this thin detergent. And this goes in and helps get a lot of that crusty buildup out. Now this is the other 1/3 of the equation. And if you say, well, what does the equation look like? Or what would it feel like if it were a person? Well, if you think of Iron Mike, that 1-2 knockout punch. So if you watch a replay of Iron Mike, he punches in the side, right in the ribs here, punches here in the ribs, then the guy cowers over, and it's a reflex when you get hit in the stomach. Right when he cowers over, Iron Mike comes right up and punches him right underneath the chin, and they go straight down. And that's what we're doing. We're punching all the carbon out of this motor. Now all we do is we're gonna idle her for 15 minutes and let all those detergents clean inside that motor. Go ahead and start her up. Perfect. And just set our stopwatch for 15. It's time to go ahead and motor it on. And he said he likes to get in there raw, no rubbers. And there she blows. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that's the old liquid Choco. How's it smell?
It smells chemically.
Good.
Yeah.
It's getting the old dark carbon out. That's what we call the dark charcoal. It's beautiful. Take off our oil filter, and that's located right there beside the pan, that blue filter.
Ah, I see it.
Yep. Bin. Perfect. Beautiful. That time for the first part of the golden torch. That's the oil filter. This is the EAO AMSOIL oil filter, good for up to 25,000 miles on 1 oil change of normal driving, 15,000 miles of severe service. Now you'll see, compared to a fairly inexpensive filter, quite a bit of a difference in the way it's built, the construction, the threads, the thickness of the metal. This also has an upgraded anti-drain back valve, and all your silicones, they don't deform over the year. So you can go ahead and prime her up. We'll fill her up about 80% until she bubbles over the top. Get it all over the place. We call this pouring honey on pancakes, one of my favorite things to do. And that's the liquid gold you're seeing. Keep going. You can get a little more aggressive with it. Even if we spill, it's okay. I say if it ain't messy, it ain't fun. If it ain't fun, it ain't messy. That's why the wetter the better. Little bubbles, keep going. Little boo 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 boo. Go more until it spills over the top like honey on pancakes. Go ahead. Perfect. That's how we know it's nice and lubed up. Sam's gonna be on the Niagara Falls in a can, and we're gonna go ahead and just clean up that oil residue. Go ahead and blast her. Look at that. Look at how much power that is. How's that feel, Sam, in your hands?
It feels strong.
That is confidence. It's that time for the liquid gold. This right here, we're gonna pass the torch to Sam. This is his first time touching such a thing, right, Sam?
Yep.
This is it. And this is the 100% synthetic. An oil manufacturer can call a full synthetic when it's only 25% synthetic. This is actually 100% synthetic, good for up to 1 year, 25,000 miles. You can go and give them a big tall pour, bring it up nice and high. Oh yeah. That's the liquid gold. This oil actually cleans your engine from the inside out. We have many videos on that on the channel. So definitely explore, check out the playlist, how to get your vehicle to run better than brand new by choosing the right fluids. Start low, bring her up until she bottoms out. We hit the hood. Oh yeah. Dumping out the dark Choco that came out. This is how many miles on this car, Sam?
155,000.
Wow. So you're seeing the after the power foam, you're seeing after the engine flush, you're seeing all that stuff. Now, the majority of the tar is actually in that old filter. This is just the stuff in suspension that you're seeing. Those are all those particles. And yeah, I'm happy. Looks great. Do a little demonstration of if this was a regular old cop car getting ready to go catch a motorcycle that just sped by. We're back in this beautiful thing after about how many miles, Sam?
500. Yeah.
500 miles. So they had a chance to drive this beautiful Buick Roadmaster. And most people would say, you know, I think my car is old and it's not worth it. So we're gonna go drive around the block. We got the spark plug wires done on it. It was missing a little bit when we did the other test drive, so we wanted to come back and be more official about it. So we're ready to cruise. And our good man back in the corner, he helped with the spark plug wires. And it was a lot of fun doing that, and yeah, just definitely an experience getting this $1,000 car back on its toes. It's like teaching a ballerina how to spin on her toes again.
Yeah.
And they had a chance in the rain to do a little squiggles, which was fun. So in the 400 miles, what would you say the biggest transformation was?
Noise. It's a lot quieter and more throttle response.
Wow. So smooth. So now what would you say the difference is in the vibration of the engine? What percent difference?
Oh, probably like
Like a 70% difference.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this sucker has how many miles?
155,000.
All right, and this you guys bought this car for how much?
$1,000.
So the question is, for a pricey oil change that someone might think is a lot of money, was it actually worth it?
Yes, it was.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So there you go.
Giving this thing a lot more life. Yeah.
So there you go. You guys heard it. If you guys love the video, go ahead and slap that thumbs up button. It's a big, fancy schmancy boutique oil change of $100. Worth it on a $1,000 car if you save $700 in gas over the course of the year, and you go 20,000 miles in one oil change and save all that time. So let us know in the comments what you think. Check out this video in the middle. This one's a really good one on cleaning up a lot of that, the power steering and stuff like that. And we'll see you back. Anything else we should add?
Use AMSOIL.
All right, there you go. Use AMSOIL. If you want to ever try it, it's right here, syntheticoilprotection.net. We'll see you back on the next one. Check out this video. Cheers to protection, protection, protection.